Yes, back where we left off, like men. Yes. Still on the hunt to solve the mystery of the attack on the farm. Yes. We'll find out who did it, and we will smite them. Oh shit, I overate mad hard. Oh, it's because I ate that save.
Do you know whose hoof-pick this is?
Ginger's. He was always bragging about it. Why do you
Who
ask?
brags about a hoof pick? The fuck even is a hoof pick? And why would you brag about it? Be like, oh yeah, look at this hoof pick. That's like bragging about a toothbrush. Look at my fucking toothbrush. Bitch.
Because of him they murdered us? Lord in heaven.
Wait, hold on. You think Ginger was responsible for the attack?
He ran off.
Blame it all on him. It was all
He
him.
was acting so
He did
strange
it.
and then he ran off.
Him.
Why the hell would he do
Smite him!
That does sound rather odd. And you don't know where Ginger could have gone?
Dunno. Ask Jakob.
Jacob. What a name.
Well.
It's like old school Jacob. Jacob. Ask him. He knows the way. The way of the Jedi. Yes. Why is the guy in the game a knight? I'm not a knight yet. I actually still think I'm a peasant, technically.
Do you know anything about...
Yeah.
And who's Ginger?
Local stable boy. Red-headed. But surprisingly good.
Any idea where I might find this Ginger?
Well, that's the thing. He
Why is
popped up
Dove in
and
the
left.
stream not playing
What?
ESO? Because ESO is AIDS.
Look,
I have an
You know
idea
how it
for a new
works.
build to counter the AIDS,
But
but I
Ginger's
need
a
somebody to
fine
craft
fella.
me some shit.
I don't believe he had anything
Um,
to do with the attack.
I'm probably gonna need the race change and shit.
Where could he have
Like,
fled
I
to?
don't feel like doing that right now.
Uh,
This new build
I
should
might
should
know.
counter all the
You
AIDS
gotta
though.
promise me one thing. When you find him, listen to what he has to say before judging.
I can't promise that, young man.
I
I'll
don't know
probably
how
just
I'll find
stab
him
him
or
in the
what'll
stomach.
happen when I do. I won't make vows I might not be able to keep.
I suppose that's fair enough.
Why does this guy sound
Sometimes
drunk?
the charcoal burners come to see.
And where is that?
No idea.
But the forest is full of folk like that. They could be anywhere.
Aye, except these ones won't be far. If you follow the stream from the stud farm towards Rate, you'll come across one of their camps.
Only what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though. He always went by the big road, through the woods in the direction of Ujits.
But how can I find them?
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you see them. But, and they need to be near water. There's that too.
So if I go through the woods along running water, I'll find them.
Exactly. Farewell.
Yes. Let's talk to this guy.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'd like to improve.
Certainly.
I could just casually
I'd like
learn
to practice
some
the
sword shit.
All right.
It'll cost you. I'll take it.
Now, pay close it.
Aha! Yes.
I think Ginger is mixed up in it somehow.
Why do you say that?
Those bandits I found in the woods were talking about him.
They mentioned him by name?
Well, they said Ginger.
That is suspicious.
The hoof pick I found on the dead bandit in the woods is his.
That is fucking suspicious.
He disappeared right after we found those bandits in the woods. And I think I know where he went.
Where?
To the charcoal burners. He has friends there.
We've got to find him. But if his friends really are hiding him,
Do you live in Africa? If so, how many lions have you wrestled?
you should search.
0.
Go. Before the trail turns cold, I'll send a report to Rabbit.
Very well, sir.
I only wrestle bears, and by bears I mean big, hairy, gay men.
Good luck to you.
Yes. First aid. 2. 25% more effective. You can... Healing skill and dialogue. Scout. Evading them are also increased by 20%. Savage would be pretty good. I'll go with this. This could be useful. Yes. More dog skin. All right. Some random homie. Pepples! Pepples! Okay. Now, here's where we decide what we're gonna do. Should we take the long ride to go learn how to read? That's actually pretty close. It's a lot closer than all the way up here. So I think I'll do this first. Fuck. What the hell's this? Go do this first. It's out of the way.
Yeah.
Yes. Ascension. Ascension. To the charcoal burners. They know the secrets. Oh shit. Oh, we didn't die. Yes, long horse ride time.
Yeah.
Which one of you fags is in charge? Is it you? Yes, he's the spokesman.
My respects to you.
He grows so fast.
Could you help me?
Depends what you want, doesn't it?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhoff.
Whilst
They say he ran away
cosplay
and joined up with some
as
charcoal
a
burners
horse.
who used to hang around
Yes.
us sometimes.
Sorry, there's never been a lad called Ginger around here. You have to try somewhere else.
A murder's been committed at Neuhoff, and that boy likely knows who did it. It's vital I find him.
There's been murder aplenty in these parts of late, but that Ginger lad really hasn't been here.
There'll be a lot less murdering going on once I bring those bastards to justice. So how about helping me out?
Calm down, lad. For the love of God. There's been no one like the boy you want round here. But then again, there are other charcoal burners. Try them. You might want to hurry. You're not the first to be asking about him, and the others weren't exactly a noble-looking bunch. Although they were generous with their silver.
They didn't happen to say what they wanted him for?
No. But they definitely didn't look like they wanted to invite him to a feast.
Do you have any idea where else he could have gone?
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners? Well, you'll definitely find some in the forest.
Poor
between Neuhoff
children
and
in
Uzhitz.
third world
There's
countries.
good spots around there.
Yes.
But that forest is huge.
I will
I
ascend.
could spend weeks searching.
Then follow the river. That's how you found us, isn't it? Where there's charcoal burners, there's always water nearby.
Alright, I'll go and ask somewhere else.
May the Lord watch over you.
The Lord will do nothing for me. The Lord is weak and I am strong.
Yeah.
Aha.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
A random man. What's your story? Who are you? A wayfarer. Let's knock him out. Nobody will ever suspect a thing. You come over here. Off into the weeds. Do you all have a dagger? I'll take it. Some dried mushrooms, I'll take it. Give me your gold. Alright. Ugly. Check his penis. Now we stripped the guy that we choked on. Oh shit, now I'm in the water. Come on, let me up. There's another man. Another wayfarer. Ah. But the gifts just keep giving. Yes, you've ranked up my stealth. For this, I'll pay you in death. Give me that neck. Yes, now I can stealth kill people. Good.
Yeah.
Let's find a victim to test it on. Any more travelers? No, there's no character creation. You already start as a preset character. You can kind of customize the way he looks and shit. Ah, yes. Let's test out my stealth kill. Oh, shit. He walks quite fast. Dagger! Free money. What a way to go. To be walking, living your life, than to get stabbed by a man with a dagger. For no reason other than just to see what it looked like. Loot his foreskin.
Yeah.
Circumcise the body. Yes. Ah! What happened to the trail? Through the woods we go. What's up with this over here? A deer.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Alright. We're in the woods.
If I want to leave the province, I'll have to get permission from Sir Radzik.
We're at the edge of the map. Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is the edge of the map all the way over here? Who put the edge of the map here? No.
Yeah.
Where's the water at? I need it. Should be those charcoal guys around here somewhere. I found the camp. Where?
Yeah.
What the hell? This is it. There ain't nothing here.
Yeah.
Uh.
Yeah.
Yes. Where are they? I'm lost in the woods. Oh, this is such a big ass area. I was expecting me to be almost at the edge. I'm not even close.
Yeah.
Ah, look, a camp. A camp. Yes. Tell me your secrets. Fuck. What are your secrets? Ugh. Pick the lock. Take the loot. Who puts cobwebs in a chest? Where's the guy I'm supposed to talk to? Is that him over there taking a shit? Hello?
God be with you.
God be with you.
Has anyone here seen Ginger?
That boy from the stud farm?
Yes, that's the one. Is he around?
No, he's not here. But he passed through not long ago on the way to Tomberg. Follow the
Hopefully
stream
there's
to the
panties
west,
in the
and
chest.
you'll find more charcoal burners there. God be with you.
Ah, yes. There's more charcoal burners elsewhere. The hell's this guy?
Better ask me first.
Yes, I want something.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'm
Jesus
looking for
Christ be
Ginger from Neuhoff.
praised.
Do you know anything about him?
I know him.
There's a few questions I need to ask.
Well, he'll have to go somewhere else to find.
Should I threaten him? Or should I... Yes. I'll threaten
Just
him.
think about this. If I do find him here and you've been lying to me, I'll have you hauled off in chains and turned over to the executioner.
I understand the urgency, lad, but really, he doesn't come here. He's friends with some of the boys over by Townburg.
And where can I find them?
Head west along the river and you run
Head
into
west.
them. Oh, and another thing you might like to know. Other people have been sniffing around here for him.
Growth bar be
Nasty fellas.
praised.
Where did they go? What did they look like?
Well, they headed off to the west. But that doesn't mean anything. And they look... Well, one of them came here and asked a lot of questions. And the other one stood off at a distance, scowling, dressed like murderers, the pair of them. Take care now.
Dressed like murderers. I'll deal with them. They're scum. No. All right.
Yeah.
Quickly, there isn't much time. West, west, elude. Elude, nudes, nudes, yes. Ah, there's a man. My arrow will slay him. Where's my bow at? I have arrows equipped. Good. Good. Creep, 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 creep. Oh no, I missed.
Don't wait. No. Yeah.
Why can't I pull out my sword? Oh, it's because I have my ESO settings on. Get away.
Well then.
Alright. I fell.
I'm over here.
Ah. Ah! Got launched up in the air. Stop it.
What's the matter? Come on!
Ah! Did he just bleed to death? Aha! I'm gonna drop this, and this, and this. Now I look cool. Me. I'm pretty sure he just bled to death, so that's funny. What region has the smelliest panties? I don't know. I have no idea. Ah! I found his body. Give me those gloves. What the hell kind of weapon's this? It's an axe. I must sleep. For it is good night time. And started sucking his own dick. Yeah, I played Oblivion. That shit was so much fun. On that PlayStation Plus shit. Or PlayStation Now or whatever that shit's called. The shit was fun as fuck. The NPCs in this game know how to fight, though. Like, they're no joke. Especially those guys. Those guys knew what they were doing. I'm glad I shot the one with the arrow. I think that's what happened to him. That arrow I hit him with was making him bleed, and I think he bled to death. He had almost no health left. Yes, it's time to get up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
I want your money, all of it. What are you doing here? Get up. Now, what have we here?
What the hell's going on? God damn. It's weird fighting on that fucking hill. Die, ho.
Well, that's the end of you. Come on, fooling around. Quarterback. Dead. All right, you win. I surrender.
Die, ho. Ouch. Aha! Don't worry, young man. It's soon gonna be over for you. That's some fucking crazy shit. He's weak. He's weakened. Don't worry, young man. Death is on its way. This dude's good.
I yield.
Bye. We got him. We did it. The first rule of Medieval Fight Club is fight, everybody dies, strip them naked if they lose. Yes. I see, you're playing ESO too. How did you know? Alright. Let's put away my mighty blade. I killed another man around here somewhere. Did he slide down the hill or something? Yeah, he did. Oh, he's in this bush. Take this bow, take this, take this. So I need to drink one of these healing potions. There we go. This guy looks like he's pretty decked out. Take his gauntlets. Take this. I want to take his helmet. defense has leveled up. Firm grip. Blocking your strikes will cost the opponent 15% more stam. If you beat your opponent in a clinch, you'll damage his weapon 15% more. A damaged weapon will cause much less damage, as well as greatly reduce. I feel like that wouldn't be good if I want to like take their shit. But them blocking my attacks cost them 15% more. Seems like that would definitely suck. I didn't think this guy got to draw his sword, dude. That's a nice blade. I'll take it. Alright. Let's put this shit back on my horse. Do that. 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 Much to be looted here. There's two bodies. Yeah. It is two different bodies. These guys had pretty good shot. Alright. I'll take my stuff and be on my way. Yes. Jumping on paintbrushes. Yes, the Arcane University created God's spell and glitched my gear to give me 1,000 or 10. What is that? 100,000 stats? Yeah, I never really like glitched out Oblivion. Yeah, I played ESO like a little bit earlier. It's fucking. It's so AIDS though. Like I got a good build in mind. I just need to set it up, which is gonna take like a little bit. Not super long, just enough time to. What the fuck just happened there? There was a man here and he disappeared and he left his spirit behind. Give me this. Can I use this? This shit's so slow. Can I put this on my horse? Spear. Let's read about this. Guess it's long reach. Oh, I don't have enough strength to wield this. I might put this on my horse. Oh, I don't think I can. Yeah, don't let me. I feel like running a spear would be pretty badass if I knew, like... Once I get enough strength, I might carry one around. No, I'll not buy your build weakling. Healing mode is cancer. Yeah, I got a really good idea for a build this patch that just does so much damage that it will just kill people before they can heal. Like, I've been looking at it all wrong. Like, of how to, like, actually play ESO this patch. I've been doing it all wrong. I've been just running really high damage. But, like, this new build is, like... So, instead of stacking, like, weapon damage and stuff, like what everybody else is doing, I'm gonna stack, like, damage done. But not in a way that people would think. I'm probably gonna run mostly divines too. But I should still have enough healing to where like I can still tank mad shit. I'll just have to play a lot more careful. But I should be able to instantly annihilate people when I hit them. I mean, like instantly annihilate people when I hit them. It's gonna be great.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Yes, it will work.
I'm looking for Ginger. a stable boy from Neuhof. Do you know
Like, I
where
got
my
it all figured out. I just
Well,
need to
If you go south from here,
get
you'll
2
come
pieces of
across
gear
Old
for it.
Andrew's Inn on the road. If you go
Maybe
along
3,
the road from there
actually.
to the east, you'll reach Neuhof.
I know where Neuhof is.
Ah, I see. I can't.
That's odd. The charcoal burners by the stream told me they know Ginger and that he comes to visit you.
Horseshit. They probably just said that to get rid of you. No.
It's the business of my liege lord. I'm here because of what happened at Neuhof, and that boy knows something about it. Let me talk to him.
Hold your
You don't know
horses.
any builds.
First, prove you're with the garrison.
How? You want me to bring the whole garrison here?
Ew. Who runs
If there's no other
impregnable?
way, because there's been 2
That's like
breaches left in
counterproductive. Who
too,
gets bursted
and
by
they look
somebody
like
wearing
they could throw it
impregnable?
without blinking.
I dealt with that pair. I happened to run into them and, well, it didn't end well for them.
Really? And I suppose I have to take your word for it.
If you want proof, I can take you to them. Maybe I should have brought you their heads.
I'll take your word for it. All right, a bargain's a bargain. Ginger is hiding out in a ruined hut not far from here.
It's the
Go along
build.
the
Buy
road to
it.
Edith until you see a path to the right that leads to a small spring. There's an overgrown path that leads from there right to where Ginger is. Keep
Yeah,
your eyes
but
peeled.
impregnable with all
You can
divines, I
easily
might
miss
as well just
Good.
run another
That's your
damage
help.
set and not run divines.
Very well.
Like, impregnable does the opposite of give people damage. It takes it away. You can't run a defensive set this update.
I hope I can be a... I'm looking for Ginger.
Then why don't you look for him at the start?
He was there, but now they say he's hiding.
And where did you hear that? Anyhow, there's no...
I've been to the other camps and they told me I'd definitely find him here.
How could they know that? They just...
I wouldn't say that. They realise I'm trying to help.
Oh, aye? And how's that?
That boy witnessed a murder and probably killed one of the murderers. I'm sure those cutthroats are already
I
looking
don't
for
know.
him. And
I
if
don't
could
know
find
about
my way
that.
Here, so could they. And when they do, they won't be out.
Aye. Well,
Our paths crossed and, well, they wouldn't listen to reason.
so how did it turn out? If you're here, then they must be...
They're dead. So, what was it you wanted to tell me?
Ginger was here, but the lads hid him away somewhere. I suppose there's no need for that anymore. He's in no danger.
That's right. You're safe.
All right. They're hiding him nearby. A little way along the route to Uzhitz, there's a path to the right leading to a spring. From there, you'll find an overgrown trail to a ruined hut.
Finally, some useful information.
Take care now.
I don't know about that. I feel like the only way that they could like really balance the game is make it to where people have to actually play certain roles. So like, kind of like how it was back in the day. Like DPSs were all real squishy because like they could barely heal themselves. Tanks like couldn't keep themselves alive. Like they could sit there for a while, be real tanky and hard to kill, but they like couldn't sustain their health because eventually they would die. Healers could fucking sit in the back, full burst heal everybody continuously, but when you hit them, they would die instantly because they were squishy as fuck. The game should go back to that, because that was to the point to where Xing was possible, because if you outskilled the people you were fighting, you would kill them, because they would either A, run out of resources, or not be able to survive your counterattack to what they just did. But the way the game is now, it's literally just like an endless fight. Like, it's not fun for either person involved. Like, if 2 really good players fight this update, and they're not on full dueling setups, it literally is like, who just gets bored and makes the first mistake. Like on open world builds, because nobody's gonna run out of stam. The other person has a lot of damage, but not enough to just fully delete a good player. So they don't have enough damage to kill each other. They're not gonna ever run out of sustain, and they'll just keep healing up to full health. And it's just an endless fight. And it's boring as fuck. Ah, look who it is.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
Cronies.
Right, one thing at a time.
Like, I feel like there shouldn't really be crit resistance other than in the CP tree, and it will only be so much you could get. Because crits are what fucking kill people. Like, it's an MMO. Like, you should either have to run a certain set to have crit resist, and I would even nerf the value that you get out of the CP tree by like half. So you only would get half as much as you would now if you put 100 points on it. So you either have to run Transmutation, have somebody run that to make you tankier, or fucking run Impreg. But then it's, again, you lose, you know, you're losing out on shit. So it's like... And I would nerf Impreg by 50% and Transmutation by 50% of how much crit resist it gives you. That's what fucking kills people, is you critting on them. Like... So the fact that DPSs can run that, it literally makes them almost unkillable. So then they have to keep making the damage higher so that you can kill these people, but then the damage gets too high, and then they make the healing better, and then the healing's too high, and they make the damage better. It's like we're going to get to the point now to where like people are going to be hitting like fucking 70, 80k attacks. Like, but they're going to get so reduced that they're going to do nothing. Because like, when I hit like fucking ads with my onslaught, it crits sometimes for like 100k. I have players it does like 20. Like... You know what I mean? Like, I'm out here able to pull off a 100k attack, but like when I hit an actual player with it, like a big fucking crit is like 20k. So it's like, it's dumb.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Should they buff Javelin Tulta? The stun? Yeah, crit meta will happen. That's good. If they reduce the healing and then everybody just stacked in the crit, it would be to the point to where DPS... I want it to be to where, okay, like, class doesn't matter, okay? Like, let's just say, like, I'm a Stamblade and you're a Stamblade, okay? And let's say, like, you come at me to burst me, but let's just say, like, I'm a way better Stamblade than you. So I either block your burst, roll dodge your burst, or line of sight you, and then I turn around and hit you with my burst, you don't react to it, you die. Like how the game used to be. Like there was no, oh, I'm just gonna heal through this real quick. Like if you fucked up and got clapped by somebody's combo, you were dead. Now, if you put that on like, okay, there's like 6 people on me, I kite, I turn around, burn some guy real quick, go back to kiting, turn around, burn somebody real quick, but I have to play fucking... really fucking good, because I have to dodge their ults, I have to counter what they're doing, or else I'll die. It's to the point to where I want people to be killable. Like I would rather everybody get killed super easy, and you have to play super well to survive, versus literally the stars have to align for you to just kill one person. Like, it's to the point now to where it's just boring as fuck to try to fight people, because they just don't die. Like, besides the really garbage people, which will get killed regardless, no matter what.
You don't have to tell me everything, just who they were and where they went.
I only recognized one of them. A fellow from Ujits with a limp. He lives in a house on the edge of the village, but he's in the tavern there whenever he has the coin.
What else do you know?
Nothing.
What do you mean, Stamplar? Stamplar or Templar in general? Never been below, not once? They, like, were, like, irrelevant up to, like, Tamriel 1, which was, like, 2 years ago. Like, they didn't have Power of the Light. All they had was Jabs. Jabs was dodgeable, Remember when Shuffle used to dodge everything? And you could do a set of jabs, and 3 of your jabs would get dodged out of the 4 that you would do? Like, what are you talking about? Stamplar hasn't been in a bad place for a long time, but to say that they were never in a bad place is, like, retarded. Like, Magplar, on the other hand, has always been fucking good. Like, they've always had, like, a fucking top-of-the-line burst heal. They've always had a fucking execute. They used to have the shards that would stun. It'd be an AoE fucking stun. And I'm pretty sure it was unblockable. Yeah, like what Hunter said. You shouldn't stand there and take an onslaught combo to the forehead like it was nothing. Like, if you get hit with an ult, like, it's a fucking ultimate. Like, pretty much it should, like, almost be a guaranteed kill. But then you're to the point to where, like, now in this update, you could literally only kill people with your ultimate. It's the only way to kill anybody, is with an ultimate. Which is dumb. Weapon type, spears, one-handed, and spell, shield, and staff. That's too much. They can't add all that. They need to fix what they got now before they add anything. That's the problem. Is they add new classes and shit when the game isn't even, like, fixed. Like, they added Necromancer. Like, what did Necromancer do? Like, they're practically unkillable. They've been unkillable since they've released. Like, they're not super good in 1v1s, but, like, I think Stamcrow is probably the best Stam Xing class. Like, it's insane. You have, like, the best ultimates in the game. They're all AoE, ridiculous damage. You have all kinds of damage reduction. You can run a full damage Stamcrow and be tankier than, like, fucking 99% of the people in the game because you have all this damage reduction built into your class. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like,
I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
I don't know. I just feel like if a DPS fully combos you and you don't do anything to react to it, like either start pre-healing before, and even then that shouldn't always work, unless the person that's fighting you has lower damage. But if somebody's a full damage build, 100% damage build, and you don't either A, block their attacks, or roll dodge out of the way, or like try to kite their hits or something, like you should just be dead. Like it should just kill you. Like, but same goes the other way around. Like, if I hit somebody with if I put a powered light on somebody, hit them with like 3 sets of jabs, and the powered light goes off, like they should be fucking dead. Like, make powered light blockable. If they don't block the power of the light, they'll fucking die. Or even if they do block it, if they just sit in my jabs, they'll get killed. Or if a fucking Stam Blade hits you with like 3 surprise attacks and then an Assassin's Will, like, if I take that Assassin's Will to the fucking forehead, I should be dead. Like, you know, it's fucking...
I suppose you're
I don't know.
Thank you for your help, and God bless you.
Like, I miss the days of playing like a Stam DK, turning around, dizzy swing, take flight, and killing like 7 people in one fucking move. If I did that now, I'd hit somebody and nobody would die. Or playing Stamplar, getting somebody trapped in a trap beast and then jabbing them one time and killing them. Or doing a DB and fucking jabbing a group and watching like 5 or 6 people just get killed. Yeah, exactly. But then they need, if they're doing that, if they're doing you don't avoid people's bursts and you're dead, they need to go back to making tanks not be able to just sit there a whole block and tank like a whole Zerg. They need to make tanks fucking, make them tanky, they don't do damage, but they can't just heal themselves. They need to either have a DPS that has some off healing for them, keeping them alive to help, or like a full-blown healer. Like a tank should not be able to just sit there. Like, they're meant to be tanky, not fucking invincible. Like in any other MMO, a tank needs a fucking healer to stay alive. Like, because they spec all their fucking attributes into being a tank, not fucking a healer and a tank. And if you wanted to go down the road where you can heal yourself and be a tank, then you should be significantly squishier to the point to where you could get bursted still. Like maybe not by one guy, but maybe two. Two people could just burst you down if they hit you at the same time. And then make healers fucking so that they can't just hold block and be immortal. To the point to where, like, if I see a healer and hit them with a full burst, they should die. They're a healer, not a tank. So they should be on the same playing field as the DPS. Dove Roble. Yes. I'm serious, dude. Like, they need to not baby fucking new players and shit. Like, I want the PvP to be competitive, not, like, you either Zerg or you fucking don't kill anybody because nobody dies. Or you'll fight a group of like 8 people, kill one guy, and then by then you've been fighting for 10 minutes and like your concentration starts to die off and shit, and eventually you just get killed. They've been moving forward for like the last I don't know, when the last time was the game good? Like Homestead? Maybe T1 was the last time that like I logged on the ESO and I was like, this game's fun, and things were like kind of balanced. And they've been just moving forward for literally over 2 years, and it's just been getting worse and worse and worse and worse. To where we're at now, to where killing people is like a thing of the past. Like, moving forward doesn't solve anything, but fucking... Like, that's what people want, though. Like, look at Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six Siege has been out for forever, and it's competitive as fuck, and people love it, because it's competitive. Competitiveness is what keeps people playing games, not, oh, like, let's log on the ESO. Oh, yeah, what, now I can't kill people, nobody dies, and I have to Zerg if I want to even see a person die. Oh, yeah, that sounds like so much fun. Let me play this game for years. Like, a new player joins in the ESO. Like, what are they going to think? Like, they're going to ask around, like, oh, well, what's the PvP like? Oh, yeah, well, basically, if you're fully geared out, best in slot gear, and you've been playing the game for, like, you know, since it came out, you still can't kill anybody, so have fun with that. And they're like, oh, yeah, I definitely want to devote time to playing this game to where I can't even kill anybody when I get best in slot everything. Oh, yeah, that's great. Yeah, I'll definitely play this. Like, this will be the game that I devote years to. This game right here. Like, sometimes in order to fix something, you just have to rip it down and start over again. Because, like, they're to the point now to where this game is literally just... It's 90% fucking glue. And 10% of what it was before. They've been just gluing it back together to the point to where there's nothing left but glue. Yeah, and fucking, yeah, T1 literally, you would fucking hit people and they would just get turned to fucking dust, and it was great. Like, I remember fucking Helium Balloon back then, dude. I used to duel him all the time. Like, I think he killed me like one time ever back then. Now I duel the guy and he literally is on like always like on some cheese build that like can't be killed. It's like full setup for 1v1. Same thing with Tencel there. I used to duel Tencel way back in the day on a Stamblade. He would kill me like probably like 20% of our fights. Like, he was good as fuck too. Like, he was good as fuck. But like, now look at him, dude. Like, he's arguably like one, if not the best dueler in the game. Like, what happened? Like, you can argue like, oh, he played way longer and got better. Like, people don't get that good. Like, you're not gonna go from being, like, you know, the top, you know, 20% of the game to, like, literally the top 0.5% of the game, like that. Like, some shit's got to go wrong for that shit to happen. Like, people don't get good like that. I remember people like Ultra Board, dude. Ultra Board used to duel people all the time, and he would like one combo everybody. Like, he was a fucking savage. Now, I'll see him duel somebody and get killed by some no-name scrub repeatedly. Just get stomped into the ground. Like, what happened? It's still really glitchy now. Like, it's really fucking glitchy now. But it's fun as fuck, so... I thought it'd be a fun game to stream, like, when I rage off on ESO. But, yeah. I don't know, man. Like... I got this new build that I'm gonna try to run, and if this doesn't make the game fun, I'm probably just gonna take a break until the next update again. Because I'm sick of logging on the SO, going and getting an X, finding a good group to fight, and then realizing that nobody in the group can be killed. And it's like, ah, yes, this is a great time. Yeah, but that little bit of getting better at, like, he wasn't a bad player to begin with. So getting a little bit better at timing and animation cancels isn't going to make you get that much better at the game. Like what happened is in dueling, the meta of the classes of which are better at dueling changed, and what each class is able to achieve in a dueling situation has increased, like, ridiculously. Like, I see people play Magblade and, like, just pure 1v1 builds running mostly Divines and just using the Shade, and you could never get close to them, and they'll just cream you with, like, one fucking Assassin's Will and take, like, 80% of your health away, just to the point to where you could never really go offensive against them, and you're stuck on defense all the time. I feel like the players didn't change, but the fucking... The class and the way that the game's played changed to the point to where it made the players better than they really are. Because there's a bunch of little no-names running around that, like, are, like, completely irrelevant people, but they're, like, whispered about like they're gods because the game made them better than they really are. You should give me all of your stuff. Log back on the ESO, give me everything.
Good day to you.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around at Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzik will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been. I'll be with you.
next combo is at level 8.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
Well, in the end, I tracked down the stable boy who fled in fear of his life, and for good reason, too. He put me on the trail of a crofter from Ujit with a limp.
And his name?
The boy didn't know him by name, only by sight. But if I ask around, I'm sure folk will know who limps and keeps peculiar company. Villagers like to gossip.
But what if he's not there? He could have fled, maybe even to Kuttenberg.
If I don't find him in Ujit, I'll ask around. Someone will know something about him.
All right. Better go to Ujits then. Find this limping footpad and get the names of the others out of him. They have to face justice for what they did. I want to see them hang.
I don't do dueling tourneys anymore because how AIDS it is.
Certainly, sir.
I stopped dueling back in the day whenever, if you didn't have a fully spec dueling build, you didn't have a chance at top tier dueling. Because that's all I used to do, is I just used to go in the same build I had fucking X on and clap everybody in Stormhaven. I can't be bothered to fucking make a whole dueling build to just look like I'm relevant. You could knock somebody out with a hit to the head. That's fucking hilarious. I need to go over there anyway. Alright. I have a bunch of shit to sell, so I'm gonna go back to town and sell. Yeah, fuck dueling, dude, it's gay. The only time I duel is if I'm dueling like one of my homies, but I'll never go to fucking.
I'll just give you a quick search.
I'll never go to fucking Duel Haven. Why is a guard searching me when I'm in a fucking screen like this? You pussy, leave me alone.
What's going on? For security reasons.
For God's sake.
No.
If you insist.
What the fuck is this? All these things are stolen. You'll be leaving that here. Got it, laddie? Now you.
Fuck you, bastard. I was gonna go sell that shit. I think he took my pants, dude.
I'm honored that...
The hell was my strength at again? It was at 8. That's a fucking mace. Fuck. Oh fuck it, I'm just gonna keep this.
I hope I can. May the Lord watch over you.
Fuck.
God be with you.
That shit's fucking expensive. I don't even know if I can afford this. I can't. Think I might be able to hag him down.
Let's talk about the
Naturally.
Are we agreed?
Well,
Fuck, I gotta walk all the way over here.
I hope
Let's talk about the price.
Naturally.
What about this?
Close. Aye, that...
Out of my way, you hoe.
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Building's pretty fucking gay.
God be with you.
I'd like to discuss.
Sure. Fine.
How much gold do I got now? I don't even know. I don't think I can sell my bow to any of these guys.
Garlic, onions, mushrooms, and asparagus. Come right up. No need
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
I ain't gonna stream Skyrim. That shit sounds like AIDS. Oh, I have 0 gold. I can sell this guy something. Do you want to buy a bow and arrow, young man?
Good luck to you.
I guess not. My gold is literally negative. Maybe this guy will buy a fucking bow up here. I need 150.
That's the lot.
It's still kind of gay with mods. Like it ain't that fun. Like, we've all played Skyrim like a billion times. Like it kind of lost its fucking its touch long ago. Is that enough?
I'd like to discuss.
Sure.
Satisfied?
Aye, that...
Implements, instruments,
The people! Come up close and have a smell.
I bet she's always talking about bread, don't? She's like, I got bread, ho. I don't have gold to. I can afford these 2 things. Alright. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm probably gonna hop on so. So that's the end of the stream. Yes. Profitable. Profitable. So we're gonna go sleep, actually, because I don't want to waste another thing. We're close to bed. Let's fucking go sleep. Or rot this hoe. Bread. Fresh bread. Just gotta sleep an hour. There we go. Bread, fresh bread.